Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Lee McSwan, a certified holistic nutritionist and owner and operator of Holistic Little Sprouts. Today's video is a really fun video. As you guys know, I've recently got into essential oils and I purchased the starter kit from Young Living, and I've been sharing a little bit of that on my Instagram feed. So some of you guys have been telling me you've either purchased the kit and you don't really know what to do with the oils, or you're curious about how you would use the oils in everyday life. So I'm gonna share with you guys how I've been using the 11 oils that are in here. I'm not gonna go into the benefits of any of the oils. That'll be coming up in a later video where I bring along my girlfriends and we talk you through the entire starter kit, everything that comes with it, and some of the benefits of each and every single oil. So this one is just some practical use, some ways that I've enjoyed the starter kit, and some of the recipes that I've created things with. I will leave linked down below. And if you are interested in the starter kit, there is also a link to purchase it as well too. Before we begin, I just want to remind you guys to make sure that you are subscribed. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. And without further ado, let's hop into it. So the Young Living starter kit comes with 11 essential oils, and it's called the starter kit because it's designed to get you started and make a whole bunch of transitions in your lives by removing toxins out of the home and replacing them with natural alternatives such as their essential oils. I'm just gonna open this up so that you guys can take a look and see. So this is what it looks like. They're laid out beautifully. Yes, there are only 10 there. There's one hidden down below in the box. So PanAway is one that stands for Pain Away, and I have been using this in conjunction with peppermint essential oil, and we have been using it for headaches and muscle pain. So if Joel has been to the gym and he's got achy muscles and he's pushed himself really hard, I have a little dropper with PanAway and peppermint. I do half and half, which is 5 drops of each in a carrier oil, and we just use that as a topical rub. My oldest son sometimes gets headaches every once in a while if he's been busy, if he's been go, go, go. Atmospheric pressure affects him, so I have a little roller ball that I use for him. Just this past weekend, we were actually away at a wedding and my oldest son just instantly crashed. He got a terrible headache. I usually give him feverfew, but it takes a little bit of time to kick in. I didn't have any with me, so I busted out the roller ball and I rolled it across his forehead, especially on the temples and the back of the neck. And the amazing thing is that I didn't expect this to happen. It kind of shocked me, but he was like, "Mom, my headache is gone." And it was within a few seconds. And with the feverfew, he's been telling me like it'll go away, but it takes about half an hour. So I was pleasantly surprised by this. Kids are the best way to test your essential oils to see if they're working because they don't have any expectation. Kids are brutally honest as well too. So that was really amazing for me to see. And it's the exact same blend as the muscle pain relief. So it's just PanAway and peppermint, and the recipe will be linked down below for that. I use lavender on its own for any cuts and scrapes or burns that my kids get. We also used it neat, which just means no carrier oil. It goes right onto the skin. We used it for mosquito bites that we had at the cottage a few weeks ago. So this is what you can use on its own. You don't have to put it with a carrier oil. It's a very gentle oil. But if you want it for sleep, you should combine it with Northern Lights Black Spruce. I do 3 drops of each of these in my diffuser and my son's diffuser. My youngest son cannot go to sleep without this blend now. He loves it. It's part of his nighttime routine. He goes and grabs the bottles and drops them into the diffuser. So 3 drops of each of these in the diffuser before bedtime. Copaiba and Frankincense have been 2 of the oils that I've been putting in my DIY facial serum. I'll leave a link for the whole recipe. There are other oils that I put into it that aren't in the starter kit, but these 2 are your main ones. So frankincense is fantastic for wrinkles and redness. Same with the Copaiba, it's kind of like an anti-inflammatory. So the 2 of these work beautifully together. I make my own facial serums now. I'm no longer buying any facial serums or moisturizers from the health store. I'm now making my own, which is really cool because I can play around with different things and try new formulas, and these 2 will probably always be in my facial serum because they're kind of my ride or die. Purification has a lot of different uses, but the way that I've used it lately is, 1, I've been putting it in the diffuser when we sit outside on our back deck. We back onto a forest, and as beautiful and amazing as that is to look at, It comes with a lot of mosquitoes and a lot of black flies. So if you put a few drops of Purification in your diffuser before you sit outside on your deck, it keeps the mosquitoes away. Shut it off and then sit and wait and you'll be eaten alive. It's absolutely crazy. We also use this for our own DIY bug spray as well too. Thieves is one that I have used in the past many times. If any of the kids are sick, I'll diffuse it in the diffuser, but recently I started getting a sore throat. I just started gargling with this and within a day my sore throat was gone. Thieves has a ton of different applications, but the way that I've personally used it so far is just to gargle a sore throat away. I was surprised that it actually went away within 1 day. Usually when I get sick, I am out and I don't feel 100% for about 2 weeks. So I was pretty thankful that I tried this, used it, and it worked. And same with DiGize, I have not played around with it too much. The only thing I have done with it is take it internally. So I just put a drop on my tongue and pushed my tongue to the roof of my mouth. I've been playing around with it instead of using enzymes. And it's been pretty good for my digestion so far. It's just a blend of some different oils that aid in digestion or upset stomach, diarrhea, constipation. So I've only used it internally, 1 drop, so this bottle will probably last me a pretty long time. Lemon, this bottle is completely empty. It's probably been my most favorite oil, so I've been using it in my food. I've been using it on my diffuser bracelet because I love the smell of it. And I've also been using it alongside of peppermint, and I have been making a cellulite scrub with these 2 oils. It's been my favorite self-care act lately. It's just made my skin feel absolutely amazing. Cooling effects of the peppermint feel so good in the summer. Peppermint is a really good way to cool your body temperature naturally. And with the lemon is known to break up the toxins that are stored within the fat. That's what gives cellulite that dimply looking effect. So I've created a fun little cellulite scrub with these 2 oils and I couldn't be happier with it. And last but not least, RC. We've had a few different ways of using RC. One has been to diffuse it at night on Joel's side of the bed because the man snores like no tomorrow. I often end up leaving halfway through the night because I can't take it anymore, or I'll give him a jab and he knows to get up and leave and go to the guest room. But this has actually helped. It hasn't eliminated the snoring completely, but if you have a snory man or if you're a snory person yourself, do the person beside you a favor and try diffusing this. The other way that we have used RC is when one of my kiddos got sick. I actually started using this before we bought the kit. Somebody had recommended it to me and I've used it as a Vicks Vapor Rub alternative. So I just mixed it in with some coconut oil, about 10 drops of this in a little jar, and you can use it on the chest, on the back, and right under the nose. So for the kids at night, this is a really good way to prevent them from coughing or being congested at night, because anyone who has kids that have been sick, you know that if they're congested, they're not sleeping, and then neither are you. So RC stands for respiratory care, and it pretty much is a versatile product that you can use on your kids in any way that you would use a Vicks Vapor Rub. It's been good so far. So there you go. I've just walked you through how I'm using my starter kit. These are just some of the ways. I still have a lot of playing around to do and a lot of concocting to do. It's kind of like a little chemistry experiment for me. I really love doing stuff like this. So I hope that gives you some ideas for using your starter kit. If you haven't already purchased one, like I said, there's a link down below if you're interested. And get creative with your oils. There's no right or wrong way of doing it, but there really is a way to replace so many toxic chemicals and so many toxic ingredients and cleaners and beauty products. You name it, guys. There is definitely a holistic alternative. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Leave me a comment down below and let me know what your favorite oil is, or if you yourself have purchased the starter kit and if you got some inspiration from this video. I'll catch you guys next week in another video. Take care. Ciao.